got to the airport in Rome, landed, got our baggage. Tonight we are doing like, I don't even know, we're going to the Colosseum, but I'm not sure what else, so it should be fun. It was a good plane ride, it wasn't too bad, so.
So obviously this is the ride from the airport to the hotel. It was a pretty easy ride, not too bad. All the trees and greenery were just like so cool to look out and see all of like the buildings and everything. I don't know, it's just so cool. Yeah, a nice little ride. The walk from the bus to the hotel was a little rough, little bit of a cobblestone with rolling suitcases moment, but it was okay. It worked out. And then we changed, and about an hour later a few of us went to the Colosseum because some of us bought tickets ahead of time to be able to go inside and look around since it wasn't included in our like tour package overall. So we all went together and we navigated, you know, the Rome subway metro system, and it's much simpler, but you know, not as efficient or whatever as the other countries because there's not as many lines. Anyways, here's the Colosseum. I'm like talking about the metro as I'm showing you the Colosseum, but yeah, it was crazy to be inside. It wasn't like anything insane. Like I feel like I've seen everything in pictures, you know, but it was cool to be in. But I would say, like, if you're debating it and you don't want to spend the extra money, like, don't really worry about going inside. But again, it was cool. I just, you know, wouldn't necessarily like have to go inside again. Yeah, just cool to see like what was built around there. And then that night we went out for a little dinner. Our tour director took us on, and then he took us to a gelato place that was so good. This is one of 4 gelato stops on this trip. Okay guys, I was just sitting here about to go to bed, and then I realized I never did a little recap that I told myself I was gonna do. So today was our first day in Rome, part travel day. So like every city basically gets like 2.5 days because like you're traveling to that city for the first part of that day, like the first day. It's been pretty good so far. I still like don't have a favorite city. Like I don't know, we were talking about this like walking home back from dinner tonight, like every city is so different and unique in its own way. It's like hard to like even compare them. Also I'm by myself right now. My roommate is out having fun. So day 2, you know the drill by now. Day 2, we always have our little city tours. This one again was mostly on a bus, and we took a bus back to the Colosseum, but we were just going through the Roman Forum, which was insane to see. But yeah. Day 2 in Rome, we just made it to the Colosseum for a little walking tour. We're going to the Roman Forum and like walking through that today, and then I'm not sure what else we're touring, but that's the plan for today. And then we have the pasta making class after, which will be so fun. Again, this is the Roman Forum. It was so cool. It was interesting to see a lot of these buildings, like you could see where they used to sit, if that makes sense. Like the sea or like the level of land is like way lower now than it was when they built all that. That was very interesting to see. All the ruins were just so cool. It was so hot this day though. I was struggling. I was like not having the best time, but it's just because I was so hot, but it's okay. It was all worth it. After that, we walked over to the pasta making class, which was an excursion that a lot of us ended up signing up for. It was so fun. This was one of my favorite excursions. It was so fun to make this, and the pasta tasted insane. It was so good. After that, me and a few of the girls ended up going shopping again, and we did end up getting gelato because there's a gelato shop in every corner. Like, you really can't miss them. They're so good. And then me and one other girl went to the Trevi Fountain because I was supposed to wake up early this morning and go, but I slept through my alarms. But it was so cool. Very crowded though. Yeah, let's try this. So last night I couldn't finish my recap because my roommate actually came back, and I didn't want to be like vlogging or whatever. So I tried to, it's kind of hard to vlog in Rome because everyone is everywhere, and I just want to be like very vigilant about my stuff and like pulling out a camera in public. It's so crowded here. Today we had our little city tour, and then the pasta making class, which was so fun. That was like probably my favorite excursion so far, was the pasta making class. It was so fun. Then after that, some people had tickets to the Pantheon, but I didn't. So me and this other girl just kind of chilled. We walked around and saw the Trevi Fountain. That was packed, impossible to get a good picture. I wanted to wake up early and go this morning, but I slept through my alarm. I turned it off and went back to sleep. But then after that, we got some Aperol spritzes and a really good pistachio croissant. That was so good. And we did some souvenir shopping. Now I'm just kind of waiting around to go to dinner with a few people. We're all going out as a group with our tour director tonight to like get a drink and stuff. That's the plan. I should probably, like, I want to shower, but I'm also like, I'm just gonna get sweaty and hot the second I step back outside. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna put my hair up for tonight, and I don't know if I'm gonna wear this. I might change. I don't know. So we met our tour director in this little area called Trastevere, I believe that's how you say it. And we watched the street performer, you know, play with his fire for so long. It was kind of cool. And then we ended up getting a drink and going out to a club, and it was so fun. Then, after staying out late at a club altogether, we ended up on a bus to Vatican City, bright and early. Again, another very, very hot day. I feel like you can even tell from the camera, like the sun rays, just, they're it was so hot. But the Vatican was so cool. It's also very cool that it's like technically its own country. So technically, I went to 4 countries on this trip. But the museum and St. Peter's Basilica was so cool, and then we also went into the Sistine Chapel, which you're not allowed to take videos or pictures or even talk. Like, they yelled every few minutes, like the guards were like, silence, like you literally cannot talk or take any pictures. Go on my Instagram and you may see a little picture that I snuck with my front-facing camera and holding my phone down really low, but I had to take a picture. You can't just not take a picture when you're inside there, even though you're not allowed to. Don't tell anyone. But it's just crazy. You're looking up like the whole time because there's so much art on the ceilings and just everywhere around you. Like, it's just insane to see. I thought this room was really cool. It was like this room, I forget what it was called, but like you can see all of these, like, not rugs but tapestries, I guess you would call them. So cool. Like, I don't even know how old they are. They just look, they're really ornate. And like, personally, I'm not super religious, but this was still a very cool experience to experience and see, because like, look at all that art. Like, every room there's just so much art, so much to look at. Like, I probably could have spent like a whole day in there. This is us going to, I believe, St. Peter's Basilica. This is the Basilica. Ginormous. I think this is like the biggest church in the world. It's the biggest Christian church in the world, and it was huge. Like, at first you walk in and you don't think it's that big, but then like each side just keeps going and going. Again, so much to look at everywhere. It was just mind-blowing. Like, ceilings were huge. Just everything was so beautiful and ornate. Just amazing. And then we could stop at the gift shop afterwards, and you could get like holy water, and you can send like a postcard from there. It was so cool. That night we had our farewell dinner, and this was our tour director and all of us just taking one last little shot.
3, 2, 1. This is a shot?
Okay guys, I've been such a bad vlogger in Rome. First of all, this is my outfit for dinner tonight. It's my little Hollister dress I showed you in my one video, and I literally love it so much. I wish I could have worn it like to the Colosseum or something, but it was just way too hot the day we went inside to like wear this. We went up to our farewell dinner, and I literally like was starting to tear up. I was like, I cannot cry. It was so, like, everyone was sharing like their favorite memory or just like what they loved about the trip and everything. And it was so sweet, and our tour director was so sweet. I have to write his little note and like give him a tip and stuff. I have to do that tonight. Mess that I also have to deal with right now. So I leave at 6:30 tomorrow for the airport. I have an 11:40 flight to London, and then a 3:35 flight from London to Chicago, and then drive home from there. It's gonna be a long day. I miss my pets literally so much, and my family, of course, obviously. But yeah, we all like said our goodbyes. Obviously, a lot of us are gonna see each other on the like transfer to the airport tomorrow. I'm so sad. I love everyone on this trip. Everyone was so nice. The tour director was so nice. I loved him so much. Like, could not have asked for like a better tour director. I don't know. Like, it was so fun. This has been our best hotel room yet, by the way. Literally so nice. I mean, the beds are still like really close together, but so nice, so spacious. The rest of us basically went and got gelato around the corner. It was so, that was like low-key the best gelato I've had yet. That was my 4th time getting gelato, and we've really been here for 3 days. Yeah, today was a chill day. We went to the Vatican, and then me and my roommate came back and just napped until the farewell dinner, which I'm like, I wish I would have maybe stayed out and like done stuff, but we got pizza, like we got like authentic Italian pizza, and just like chilled and slept until the farewell dinner, which I'm glad, because then like I had my energy up for the dinner to be like saying goodbye to everyone. We got like our tour director printed us out pictures of us. He said he lost the London picture or something, but we got Paris and Rome, the group pictures we took. So cute. And then he gave us like little magnets and stuff. Oh, So cute. I'm really sad that it's like over, but I'm also like, I am ready to go home and see everyone. And this is just gonna be such a weird transition. Like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks of traveling and going to a new city every few days with these people. Like I did not expect us to get so close. So I'm gonna work on unpacking now. This is my carry-on. And then we have my personal item. Also, look at this. All my liquids fit in the bag. I brought a gallon bag over here, but I got them all. I did throw away one little bottle because I don't need that, but got all. I literally dropped everything. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I don't know, like, I'll probably cry at the airport, but, or right now. Anyways, I'm just stalling packing now. This has been my trip so far. Okay, I'm not gonna end it here though, so don't worry. Okay guys, I just packed my suitcase. Now we have to actually get it closed. I'm gonna lay over. Oh wait, I like to have them on the top. God dang it. Now I just need to lock it. Also, my travel outfit for tomorrow is the same tank top I wore on the way here. And I'm also thinking I'm just gonna wear these white pants because they're comfy and like they're still a little bit cute. So, and then this sweatshirt for when I get cold. But I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow for a whole day of travel. I'm at the airport in Rome. I've been here, I don't know, hour and a half maybe. I've read a few chapters of my book, trying not to fall asleep, but it's really hard. So I need to like get up and find some caffeine or something. I don't even know my gate yet, so I'm just sitting at like the first gate in like the section that I need to be in. I'm kind of waiting for them to announce that, and then I'll go find the gate and some food, maybe, or at least a drink. Also, my flight is literally already delayed, so that's not fun, but hoping I make my connecting flight. I should still, but we will see. That's my update.
Of course, my connecting flight in London was the one flight this whole trip that wasn't delayed, but I just barely made it. Like, they were about halfway through boarding by the time I found the gate, so it's okay. Because then I was trying to scan my boarding pass, it wouldn't scan, and so I had to go over and get it like manually entered, and the guy was like, oh, you've been upgraded. They upgraded me to World Traveler Plus on British Airways. I was so confused. I just felt like I did not belong there. I got this little glass of wine like before we even took off. We had all this like fancy food. It was okay. Like the main course, there wasn't, you know, anything too great to pick from, but maybe I'm just not fancy enough. But you know, we got this like little bottles of wine. I finally watched the new Hunger Games movie. It was insane, and bigger seats. It was only 2 people to a row, so it was so good. Like, I don't know, I just felt like, again, I didn't belong there. I got to recline back. We got a pillow, blanket, socks, eye masks, like the whole 9 yards. It was such an easy flight too. It went by really fast.
Time to show you what I got in Rome. My dog, he's sitting next to me. Anytime I go anywhere now, he's like right there following me. He's like, you're not leaving again. Okay, I'll start with the clothes again. So guys, are you shocked? Like, can you guess what I'm about to show you? I heart Roma. Everything there, because obviously locals, like, you call it Roma there, so everything said Roma, not Rome, because that's like the proper way. Then I also got a sweatshirt in Rome. There's this other t-shirt I wish I would have gotten now, but I went with a sweatshirt instead. But it's just this beautiful like maroon color, and then it says Roma, Italia. It's nice. It's like thick. Oh, I also got a little like model, like literally €2, like this little like model type thing of the Colosseum that I gave to my brother, but he has it. So this is the shot glass that I got in Rome. I really wanted to buy one in London and like get postcards there at the airport, because I actually flew back to London and then went to Chicago, but I did not have any time. Like, I was running to my connecting flight. So this is the magnet that I bought in Rome. Again, our tour director also gave us a little magnet from Rome at our farewell dinner. And then I also bought postcards in Rome. I think I bought 4 of them. And yeah, I already gave one away. This one I bought for myself because it has like all the places that we went. And then these are just so beautiful. They're like watercolor. The Trevi Fountain. And then, oh, another one of the Trevi Fountain. And then there was another one that was like a view of a street or something that was so pretty. I guess that's all I bought in Rome. Yeah, that's it. Those are all the souvenirs I bought. Okay, there's a lawnmower going outside, so if you hear that, just ignore it. But I needed to make this little clip to end this vlog, my very last travel vlog from this trip. And because I haven't really been ending these vlogs, so sorry about that. But if you've watched all of them, thank you. If you've just watched this one, there are 2 other ones. I went to Paris and London, so go check those out if you want. And I wanted to say, if you were on this trip with me, not with me, but like if we went on this trip together, thank you. Like, I miss you guys so much. Everyone on that trip was so nice and so welcoming, and it was such an amazing group. Like, we all just were like, yeah, we're strangers, but we're traveling the world together, so we just, you know, we want to go see everything. And everyone was just like I said, very welcoming, and it was just like the best experience. I could not have asked for a better group, a better tour director. It was just insane. So if you guys want me to make like a little EF Ultimate Break like experience recap, let me know, because I definitely watched a lot of those before I signed up for this trip. But yeah, this whole trip was insane. It doesn't even feel real still. Like, I can't believe that I was at all these places. And this Rome vlog was a little bit shorter than the rest because I just simply, it was the end of the trip. It was so hot in Rome. It was like almost like 90 degrees every day, so I was just like heat exhausted. I feel like I like didn't want to pull out my camera at all, so sorry about that, but I feel like I got some good stuff. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye.